Hi guys! So can you guess what today is? It's going to be another makeup tutorial where we slap some makeup on our face. So today's makeup transformation is inspired by one of my very favorite TV shows that I'm currently watching, and it is Once Upon a Time. Now I am only on season 1, but this show is so good. It blends in all the stories of the fairy tales that you grew up as a child, puts them together like a giant puzzle piece, and one of them is the story about Little Red Riding Hood. Now, there might be a little bit of spoilers in this because Little Red Riding Hood, I did not know this because I am only in season 1, but I had a guess that Little Red Riding Hood should be able to transform into a werewolf since she's actually running from it in the original story. And believe it or not, Once Upon a Time, the storyline, it went there. The red hood she always wears kind of protects her from becoming this wolf. So sorry if I spoiled the TV show for you, but it has to be said because I'm going to transform her into a white gray type wolf. So let's get started. First of all, I am going to pin my bangs back. And you are going to want your hair kind of curled in this video to give it like that whimsical look. And we're going to start off doing the Little Red Riding Hood side first. So I'm going to put primer on that side of my face. Then apply one of my favorite full coverage concealers by Sonia Kashuk. Blend that in with your fingers. And then I'm going to take one of my favorite foundations. And it is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped. It is like putting on Flesh Tone Cool Whip on your face. Which is kind of weird, but it works. And then we're going to use my all-time favorite concealer, and it is an Age Rewinder one, but it is so perfect and good. You could blend this into your regular skin without putting makeup on. It covers, it highlights, it does like everything in one. Home Shopping Network, here I come. Now I'm just taking a pressed powder and powder in my face, setting all that makeup so hopefully it'll stay longer than it should. And then I'm going to use the eyeshadow primer because we are going to put eyeshadow on our eyeballs. Now I'm taking Benefit's Hoola Bronzer. This is perfect for people who are light to medium skin tones. It is matte. It is gorgeous. I am using this in my crease because it is just the best blending shade that transitions the colors of your eyeshadows to your natural skin tone, I think. And then I am going to contour this side of my nose to make it look more straight and thinner, angular. I just heard this makes your nose look better. Who knows? And then I'm going to take a matte medium brown eyeshadow and do some crazy extreme contouring, even more crazy than what I did on my nose, because Little Red Riding Hood from Once Upon a Time, she has a very thin, angular face, and I have a round, circular, larger face. So to fake you have cheekbones, you are going to blend that in with the Hoola bronzer and then blend that Hoola bronzer with a brush on your jawline as well. Can you tell my face is different? Look at that. Isn't it crazy? It's like I have a better cheekbone on just one side of my face. I feel like makeup's gonna be the closest thing to getting to Hogwarts. Now I am dotting on a cream stick blush. I just like these better, and then I am going to blend it in a little bit. I'm doing this very lightly because she doesn't have like rosy cheeks. You want her to look like she's been cold out in the forest. So Little Miss Riding Hood has more natural eyes, so I'm going to be using a taupe color and blending that into my crease. And then I'm going to get my favorite liquid eyeliner and put a wing on my eyelid. And then I'm just taking more of that taupe color and blending it on my bottom eyelashes and blending more into my crease. Now I'm taking Benefit's What's Up, I love this stuff, and doing it in my tear duct and on my cheekbones, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and a tad on that Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to take my favorite eyebrow gel of all time. It is Makeup Forever's Aqua gel. This is waterproof. It is not cheap, but your eyebrows, you could go swimming in it and they won't go away. It sets your eyebrows while putting them on so you don't have to put gel over it. It's just like a miracle worker. Drawing that eyebrow on, I like mine a little bit thicker than most people. Now I'm just applying my favorite mascara. I feel like this is almost an everyday makeup look, but this is Maybelline the Falsies, the best mascara alive in my opinion. You could put this on your bottom lashes as well if you're into that thing, like I am. Just blending more of that bronzer shade into my crease. Now we're going to take some chapstick. This is that Dr. Rescue baby lip thing that tastes like a little bit of Vicks. And then we're going to take my favorite red lipstick of all time, which is Tarte's Matte Lip Surgeon's Lip Tint Pencil thing in Fiery, and put that on that half of Little Miss Riding Hood's mouth area region. So now for the werewolf side, I'm going to take Ben Nye's white Aqua makeup with a foundation brush and apply that liberally all on that side of the face. You want to make sure it's semi-even. If you want to put on multiple layers, this is the best. I feel like this Ben Nye product is the closest thing you can get if you're into watercolor painting and you want to actually paint on your face. This feels like you're actually painting like art pieces on your body, which I love. And now that I look like a Phantom of the Opera slash crazy woman statue, and most of those layers have dried, I'm going to put one more layer of the white makeup on your forehead and cheekbones and such, so that that area stands out more. Now, taking a matte gray eyeshadow with a blending brush, you are going to put that all over your eyelid and blend it out. Taking a matte black eyeshadow, then that dark gray into the crease, kind of make it like straight across so that you have more of a hooded, evil looking eye. Winging that eyeshadow out and blending it. Then putting some liquid wing eyeliner. Then putting a dot near the bridge of my nose towards the center of my face. Blending that out as well. I look like I'm trying out for a crazy band or a failed Rocky Horror Picture Show attempt. Taking a matte black eyeshadow and then making dash marks on my eyebrows to give it more of like a hairy, thick, unruly effect. Taking the matte gray eyeshadow and then putting it down the bridge of my nose. Then you're going to make a frowny face and then take the matte black eyeshadow again with a thin brush and draw in some frown and wrinkled nose marks. Then I'm taking black eyeliner to start my dog-like werewolf nose. You want something to be the guide, is just the starting point before we work on all that hair, because we're going to get some gray eyeshadow with a thin eyeshadow brush and do dash marks of dog hair. You could do it as detailed or as much as you want. You want to focus mainly on your forehead towards the center, dropping lower towards the center of the halfway mark between your face transition and towards your temple, and also below your cheekbones. We are doing a line mark outside the corner of our mouth to make our guide for where we're going to actually draw the dog mouth, or werewolf mouth, I should say. And then on your chin area, you're going to do more dog hair lines. Now taking a matte brown shadow or whatever color resembles your natural hair best, you are going to put that in the top part of your forehead to blend it in with the actual wolf dog hair, so that gives more of a better idea of a transition from human to werewolf. Taking the matte black eyeshadow with a thin brush again and then adding some more hairs. You want this to have as much texture as you can. Putting that black eyeshadow with a thin brush, like almost a mustache, but just lines of frowns and wrinkles above the mouth. And then one of my very favorite parts, you are going to get that liquid black eyeliner again and draw in the fang teeth of the werewolf. You can make this as exaggerated as you want, but I am just going to make this mouth draw out to the corner of like where my eye area is. You want it to match up like that, parallel to it. And then I'm going to darken in the black of the mouth, but not on the bottom part of the mouth, because we are going to save that for later. Taking the black eyeshadow and just drawing in the mouth area so that we don't have a harsh, thick liquid liner area, and it like blends into the white of the fur better. Doing more dash marks of fur, the more the merrier in this stage. And then doing a black line of contouring to give it more of an angular face so that the mouth stands out more. Now taking the black liquid liner and then doing dash marks of fur, you want it textured as much as possible. Then taking the same matte red lipstick that I used on Red Riding Hood's side of the face and painting in that bottom area near the teeth, filling in more of the black. You want it to give like a blood-like effect. Or you can add fake blood like I am here. You can make it as gory or as crazy as you want. Now I'm just doing more dash marks on my neck. Blend in that matte gray from your Red Riding Hood skin tone to the white, and blending in more grays and shadows on my forehead. Now we're going to take that liquid black eyeliner and fill in more of the nose. Then we're going to take a matte red eyeshadow and start out the drawings of the creepy eye. Because the Werewolf in Once Upon a Time has these bloodshot red eyes, the one that goes about town. Then take some matte yellow eyeshadow with a thinner eyeshadow brush and put that in around that red area. And then once you have the guidelines with the eyeshadow, you're going to get your midnight palette of the yellow and put that where the yellow eyeshadow was. And before I finish the eye, I'm going back to that nose because I forgot to fill it in all the way more. You want the nose to be a little bit bigger to have that wolf-like doggy effect. More dash lines of evil frowns. Then finally taking that red and then making the eye bigger and bringing it up to your eyebrow area. So that when you squint, your eye is going to collapse a little bit, your eyelids. Just to find the edges of it with some black liquid liner. You can put a little white area or some more black around the eye. Putting some black on the forehead to make more shadows on the top of my wolf-like face. Putting more black eyeliner around that pupil to define it more and make it stand out. This is the part where you can really shape how big or how small you want that wolf pupil to be. And remember, it's going to get smaller when you squint. So adding more details of fur and final touches. And before I forget, of course, Little Red Riding Hood has to have her red cape. So lucky enough, I have this red jacket that I absolutely love and wear all the time. Just put that over your head, and we are not done yet. To make this really authentic, I made an actual wolf ear using felt, some markers, and a headband. So you could tuck it in that hood to make it look like it's kind of spouting from your hair underneath that hood, peeking out a little bit. And so that is our finished look of our Little Red Riding Hood transforming into this white gray werewolf. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know me, I absolutely love creepy twists on things. So what I would like to know today is, what is one creepy twist that you could think of on an original story or movie or any type of character? Leave it in the comments below and maybe I could get some makeup inspirations from it. This was a lot easier to take off than usual, probably because only half of the face was made up with some makeup and the other is just regular makeup that you use every day. Thank you guys so much for watching and all the inspiration. More videos to come. I'm going to be out of town soon, so there might not be as many videos as there usually is, but I am working my butt off, and I love you guys. Bye.